This is a sad and impractical monitor setup. Let's fix it. First, the features of the monitor stand. Then, at 1 minute, we assemble. This is no nonsense reviews. Let's go underground. This is a dual monitor stand that has complete adjustability. There are so many different ways to angle the monitors. You can flip them all the way around. You can adjust them horizontally or vertically. They can go up and down, side to side, twist and spin. And there's full adjustability to lock it in place if you don't want them to move. The base you can drill into the table to permanently secure it, or you can use a clamp for non-intrusive securing. There's also cable management, which allows the cables to be hidden away and look real clean. For me, this setup brings the monitors up above my computer so that I have a clear view of all 3 screens. Once set up, it's very intuitive and easy to use. So let's jump into the assembly. The assembly takes about 15 minutes. First, unbox the stand and all the pieces. Lay them all out on a clean surface so that you can see every individual piece. This makes it much easier to access the pieces you need and to make sure you're not missing anything. It also gets you familiar with the individual parts before you start building, which will save time in the end. Now, the articulating arms are compressed, so release them gently. I guess the better way to say that is they're kind of spring-loaded. The instructions are decent, but I'll walk you through the process of how to install it both ways right here. First, these 2 pieces go together, and then you grab E, which is an Allen wrench, and C, which are screws. These 3 screws will attach this plate into the base of the monitor stand. Now, for the bottom side of the table, we use this bracket. So, first I mark the exact spot I want to drill. But I did make a mistake here. Thankfully, I caught the mistake before it was too late. I didn't realize that there was a bracket for the actual desk underneath. And my bracket was going to interfere right here. So I caught it before I drilled it. But I end up moving over my mark so that the bracket underneath the desk does not interfere with anything. I use tape to mark. This will keep it a cleaner cut, and I use a Forstner bit, but you can use any type of bit. I like to drill through until the bottom pokes out, and then I drill up from the base. So to do that, I'm using tape to mark how deep to go based on the thickness of the desk. And then as I get down to the distance I need, I will go to the underneath side and drill up. This keeps a very clean hole on both sides. Now remember, there's a non-intrusive way to mount this that we'll cover in a minute. Remove the tape and you'll see how clean of a hole that is. Then, this rubber piece goes over this bracket. This protects the table and keeps it from sliding onto underneath side. I'll demonstrate here. The table goes in between these 2 pieces, but that's how it goes on. Very simple, very easy, and then the entire thing is installed for the most part. So let's place it down, place the bracket on the bottom, and then the nice little spinny screw knob tightens it down. Super simple, super easy. There is another method, which is this bracket, and those 3 holes mount to the bottom of the monitor stand, and then the bracket just slides over the edge of the table. It's a little more cumbersome as far as looks goes, but you literally just secure it really easily. Next, there's a black cover, which is nice because it covers all of this chrome bracket to make it look cleaner. It just clips in. It's a press fit. Pretty easy. You'll see here. A little more cumbersome than the other method, but easier to install and non-intrusive to your desk. Next, let's install the bracket onto the back of the monitor. Little washers go in between. It comes with 2 different sizes of screws, so it'll fit any type of monitor. And you'll see there's extra holes in this bracket, so it'll fit, well, all monitors. It's supposed to be a universal piece. I had 2 different types of monitors, and it fit them both. It comes with all the tools to install, although that Allen key screwdriver is not the best as far as speed, but it still works. Next, place the monitor on the stand, and it has a super simple clip system. Just slides right in, and you're good to go. Here's the adjustment to tighten up the arm so that it'll stay in place based on the weight of your monitor. And then to release it, I'm showing here, it's very simple. Just pull off that piece and release it. After playing around with it for about 2 minutes, I figured out exactly all the knobs I wanted to twist, and I practiced sitting down to see exactly the angles I wanted. It's quite easy to get it set up just how I like. I think that's what I like most about this stand is the full adjustability, and you can tighten things in place so they don't move later on if you know you don't want that access to move. Next, I remove the last bit of packaging, and after that's done, it's cable management. Use a Phillips screwdriver to remove this cover, and then the cables go right inside. Very easy, very simple, but very clean. So here is the before and the after, and I have literally noticed my productivity increase because I don't have to switch between tabs as much when I'm editing and when I'm doing working and typing, things like that. I can keep multiple things up at the same time, which saves me time.